Hello, everyone, and welcome back to RuneScape on this 500th episode of this series, which is just an insane number. I can't believe we actually made it there, and we're actually pretty close to 500 subscribers, too, which is pretty cool. It's not a big number, but, considering how many breaks I've taken on this series, I think it's still pretty nice to be about there. It's halfway to getting remonetized, right? So that's something. Anyway, so yeah, as you may or may not be able to tell, I have made some obsidian armor from the fight cauldron. I accidentally earned enough to just make the whole set, so I made the whole set. It's pretty cool stuff. It will make what we're doing today much easier because today we are going to be doing the fight kiln. It's pretty obvious that I'm standing around here next to the elder kiln because I would like to have that shiny cape. It's a very nice cape. Nice to wear when fighting ice strike worms, for example. Now, you might be looking at what I've got and be like, that's pretty newbie, and you're probably right. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure that this is a better setup than what I had on my main account when I did it. I don't really remember. The only thing I remember really about doing this on my main account is that I'm pretty sure I had a Death Touch dart with me in case I failed, which I didn't. And I think I got stuck on the final fight against, I'm going to say his name wrong probably, but har-aken. I know I got stuck on that fight a little longer than I thought I would, and almost lost as a result of that. But I think overall my gear was worse. Obviously, there's not much better in terms of this. I was probably using an Armadillo battle staff. I thought about using my camel staff, but then I'd have to bring air and water runes, and I don't have a rune pouch. So I would have to actually sacrifice another inventory slot for that. And it's probably worth it, but I haven't augmented my camel staff yet, and I don't want to delay the episode for that. So we're going with this setup. Like I said, I think it's better. I don't think I had Invention. I definitely didn't have Archaeology. We've got 3 beneficial combat perks enabled for this. We've got Death Ward, Font of Life, and I think it's like Fury of the Small or something. One is the 500 health. One is the whatchamacallit, the reduced damage at lower health, which I found out recently. Like, if I take a hit right now of 10,000 damage, it would reduce that. You don't have to be already below 50% health for it to activate. So that's nice. It actually works better than I thought. I assumed that we would always get the worst end of the stick on that one. And then Fairy of the Small just makes basic abilities give 1% more adrenaline. I just enabled it because I wasn't really using the pickpocketing one anyway. And, yeah, it just seemed like the thing to do. Anyway, I'm standing here, but we actually do need to go back to War's Retreat real quick, just to go ahead and obtain the Campfire Buff, because I don't really see any reason not to have this. Now, we will have, I don't know how much damage reduction we have here. I think 45% maybe? We have some type of damage reduction thanks to the Obsidian Armor there, which is pretty cool stuff. I'm failing on my teleports. There we go, there we go. A 5% health increase, which is pretty cool stuff. So yeah, I'm using a bunyip just because I'm not used to actually using familiars. I'm pretty sure I didn't use one on my main account. If I did, it would have been a pack yak full of food. So it might be we run out of food, in which case you'll probably never see this unless it's really soon. But we're just bringing the bunyip for now because it's just simpler. We're going for simple, not efficient here. This is a very simple run through. I brought weapon poison as well because from my understanding is that weapon poison works on har-aken and probably everything else. I don't actually know. But I have weapon poison lying around. I don't know how much money it's worth. Not too much. It's worth it, even if it just works on a few of them. But yeah. At the very least, I do have my Augmented Decimation, which is a pretty decent weapon. None of my other stuff is that good, but, at least with ranged, I'll be good. But yeah, I think that is enough goofing around here. I think we should just go ahead and start and just see. This is one of those things I could goof around all I want, but in the end, eventually, we are going to have to go in here. There is just one thing, though, that I do need to do. I need to look. First of all, I think I have a prayer one set up somewhere. No, I don't. Because what I should really do is get a second action bar, which is not something I typically do. But in this case, I think it's a good idea. I just gotta remember how to do that. It's been a while. Action bars. Just here. Additional action bar. What do we put, like 8 out there? What's on 8? Dang it, I actually have stuff on 8. What's one that I don't have anything on then? 9? This is the problem. I need more action bars, apparently, because this is just garbage. I'm gonna have to mess with one of them. I suppose I could mess with 7. 7's not that important, right? It's just my archaeology one. It's easy enough to fix. Right. Sorry, this is a last minute thing I did not think of earlier. Oh, I can't show 7 because I'm on 7. Smart. Smart, smart, smart. Alright, 7, please. I wish it would let you do that and just kick you out to another one. Alright, well anyway, we need to go ahead and... Okay, I have music open for whatever reason. I need prayer. This is being well prepared for... Oops. For my most important episode ever of 500. It's really not the most important episode. That is leech magic. It's not even real. You know what? That is not where I was supposed to put that. As you can tell, I'm just really good at this. I have a much better setup on my main account. I actually have a second action bar setup that I have used on rare occasion. There was an empty slot there too. I just want to have another soul split there just in case, because I'll probably be dumb and mess it up if I don't. Alright. Yeah, everyone has their proper things here, torment and all that. I think we are good to go. Probably, maybe. We will find out. Let's just get in there. Enter the fight kiln. Took 7 minutes to get inside here. Hello, TokHaar-Hawk.
Let us talk.
I guess we're doing a little bit of dialogue. Last time I was here, you spoke about a battle? Is he not going to talk now? Or is it just one of those delayed things where I'll start talking and then he talks? I guess not. The skirmishes we engaged in when you were last here were entertaining, but not a stretch for our capabilities. A real challenge is all we desire. We have heard that the Tsar compete for a cape composed purely of fire. Go on. Someone who possessed such a cape would be worthy of our challenge. I have one, but not on me. Bring it here. Dang it, really? I have to bring it? I guess you sacrifice it. Right. That's what you do, you sacrifice the cape. I kind of forgot that was a thing. I guess we're gonna have 2 inventory spaces free. Oh well. I can always earn another fire cape. Probably. I forgot about this little bit. Like I said, I barely remember doing this on my main account. I don't know how many years ago it was at this point. But I don't really remember it. I definitely don't remember talking to this guy.
Let us talk.
Yeah, we talked already. He already wants to fight me, but he still wants to take my cape. You must sacrifice it. If that's what you want. Yeah, I'll destroy my fire cape. How rude. Really, that's just mean. Excellent, excellent. If you are prepared to take on our challenge, we could start immediately. We are hungry for it. Do you have any questions? Blah, blah, blah. No. No, but I do want to come back real quick. Okay. Is it going to be spamming here? Oh, someone talking. Alright. That's fine. People are allowed to talk. What am I doing? Getting food. Hopefully Rocktail's good enough. I mean, it's probably what I used last time. Okay, now we gotta do this again. But hopefully this time we can actually do this thing.
Let us talk.
Let's fight. No, I don't have any questions. There's less rules than in the previous challenge. So you accept our challenge. Let our sport be glorious. Zil, attack. Alright. Here we go. I'm anticipating this taking less than an hour. So I will go ahead and activate my aura now. And we have plenty of holy overloads. There we go. So yeah, technically I should be switching away from mage. I brought my weapons in case it was a problem, but I didn't actually know if it would be, and it really doesn't seem like it's that big of an issue. Like, I'm sure it is a problem, but this is a trial run, you know? Obviously, I will be doing this more to get the other 2 capes at some point. I've never did that on my main account, but this account, I actually care about stuff like that more. I mean, I did used to care about it on my main account, but things have changed over the years. Bossing became to the point where it's like I really can't do everything anymore. And probably never will. Alright, well, we need to get this invulnerability thing. Give me that. That is very valuable. Technically, I should have just left inventory spaces free, but I figured, you know, bring the food, eat it. It does overdo the thing there. The whatchamacallit. We do have to be careful in my prayer because I didn't bring prayer potions. I'm just going to let the Holy Overload and my Elven Ritual Shard take care of that. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I really do think I might not even have to switch to my other weapons. We'll see, obviously. But that would be nice because I don't have a very good setup here. And it'd be nice if I could use just magic and just focus on living. So far, it's not looking like I really need to try that much. At least until we start getting more guys on the screen. Like, I probably could have even skipped the Holy Overload at this beginning point. Like how I've skipped the Weapon Poison. Which I'll probably go ahead and activate the Weapon Poison pretty soon. Maybe at wave 5, I don't know. Go ahead and activate my Ritual Shard now. Mostly because I just don't want it to be out of charge later when I need it, so I'll top up right now. Oh, well. I'll attack this guy first. I know there's like all sorts of crazy strategies you can do to make this fast, efficient, easy, but you know, that's beyond me right now. And I'm not going to be practicing new techniques and stuff when I'm doing this for the first time in years while recording an episode and having to talk and commentate and all that. But yeah, I guess we should talk about things while doing this, because I can't just go play by play on this. That'd get boring. So this episode was supposed to come out on Saturday. My internet was a little flaky on the night I was going to record it, so I didn't. And then I couldn't record the next night. So it's a little late. I had wanted to be able to get this episode out before the Orthan Dig site, which I forgot was coming out the 19th. I thought it was coming out whenever... I guess I confused it coming out with the Old School RuneScape League in my mind at some point. I don't know if I had it confused when I mentioned it in the episode or not, but definitely at some point in the past week I misremembered the date. I gotta remember to check for these. I don't want to miss one. I gotta remember to use them too. Restoration, I think, just instantly heals you, or something. Heals you 50%. Some good amount. It'll be useful. But yeah, so that's why this episode's a little late, but I'm probably going to just do like back-to-back episodes because my vacation starts... Well, it's technically started today, because it's after midnight now. So I'm off work for 9 days. Later today now, I'll be getting a kitten. Yeah, that hurt a lot. Let's go ahead and Excalibur that back. 5 p.m. today I'll be getting the kitten, which is very exciting. Very much looking forward to that. Hopefully it doesn't interrupt my ability to record too much, but obviously, I mean, I'm not going to complain if I have to spend more time with the kitten instead of recording videos for a few days. But hopefully I can just record, because it's going to be staying in the room with me. I say it's her. She's going to be staying in the room with me. And I'll be posting pictures of her on Twitter and stuff. Yeah, so that's that thing. Oh, right, the dills. Luckily he's not seen me. So the thing about the dills is you have to attack him with melee, so I guess that's the one time we do have to actually switch. And you don't want to have an overhead prayer, because it makes him angry. But luckily he doesn't seem to really care about me right now, so that kind of simplifies matters. I was looking in my bank. I have 16 death touch darts, I think. Which is ridiculous. I was thinking, you know, I could just dart my way through every hard boss in here like twice. But that wouldn't be fun now, would it? I've been saving those darts for something good. But yeah, so kitten later today. Hopefully on Thursday I will have another new pet arriving. Some isopods. I don't know if I've really discussed my very recent interest in isopods. I think I discussed my terrarium in a video. Alright, I need my melee helm. Although they're weak to magic, so I guess it wasn't really worth switching, was it? But yeah, I got some fancy ones I ordered arriving hopefully on Thursday. They haven't shipped out yet. I told them to ship it out on Tuesday so that I definitely wouldn't have any chance of them arriving the same day as the kitten, because I really didn't want to have to do that. So luckily that was all worked out pretty well. My apartment's coming together real nicely. I still haven't got the whatchamacallit, I talked about it in the last episode, the acoustic panels. They arrived early actually, but I don't have anything to hang them on the wall with yet. I thought I was going to hang them one way, but I've decided against it. I'm probably just going to use nails, and I have to figure out the best way to accomplish that. You know, I'll probably just want to do this, and I'll probably want to drink another dose of my Holy Overload. That'd be why I'm taking so much damage. Smart me. Very smart. Could go ahead and drink weapon poison right now. I guess if it looks like I'm going to run out, I can just undo it for a little while. You know, I never got my bunyip either. It's probably got enough time now. Probably, maybe. I mean, if it runs out at the end, whatever. But yeah, I did set up a couple of my acoustic panels just leaning against the wall before I recorded this episode. So, it's not like I got nothing. And I don't really think it's a big issue in the first place. I wouldn't have even bought them if they didn't have a nice little design on them. Okay, we need to go ahead and do this for sure. But yeah, so that is the story there. Outside of that, I mean, in terms of my life and all, I've got a bookshelf arriving on Friday that I'll be putting all my games on. I'm hoping to like be able to actually take pictures of my game collection, having it all in one place finally. So that'll be nice. That's something else that probably end up on my Twitter, which nobody really follows or cares about, but you know, it does exist, and I do occasionally post my thoughts on things. Just KaBob799 is the name, if you are so inclined. We got our first Jad coming up in a few waves. That's gonna be fun. Haven't fought a Jad in a while. I don't know how long ago the Jad episode was. I would check, but I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Yeah, luckily this is not proving too difficult, where I can just kind of not do much. Obviously I want to heal up before Jad shows up. Do not want to just take a Jad hit immediately and just lose. And I don't have keybinds set up, so I'm going to have to actually be clicking each of these, because I just want to make things hard, you know, they're too easy normally. Gotta make everything difficult. Right, so we got the ranged crystal, which I'm probably never going to use. I don't even really remember what these do. What do they do? Oh crap, it lowered my strength. Oops. Well, you know what? I think I'm using ranged right now. I think I suddenly have a desire to use ranged. I wonder how long it lasts. This is unfortunate. Luckily, I can at least do that. I don't know if that'll help my defensive situation at all. I didn't know it would lower defense. I wouldn't have used it if I'd known that. But at least we're decimating things with range now. I suppose if I accidentally got the ranged cape, that wouldn't be the end of the world. I got the mage cape on my main account. Mostly just... I think I might have been using ice magic on him. That might have been the one thing I did better on that account. I might have been using ice magic instead of water. Not really 100% certain on that. We got Jad coming up here and saying 148. I just saw that. That is quite a number. Alright, so we want to be careful because we do have Jad showing up. I think he shows up in the southwest corner. So if we could maybe put some distance between us so that we can have a chance to look at him and fear him before we actually get hit by him. I'm wearing the correct helmet, yes. This thing's probably going to run out at the worst possible time in the middle of the Jad fight or something. Oh right, I should probably conserve prayer a little bit. Was I just standing there doing nothing? I don't know. Kind of felt like I was. Alright, I'm not forgetting anything, am I? I don't think so. We do have invulnerability, but generally I would save that for the double Jads, just so that you can fight them and not have a concern in the world. Alright, so I gotta be prepared. For Jad, you want to be protect from melee, normally. And then I have a guide that tells me what to do, which is when he gets up on his hind legs, he's using magic. And when he does the other thing, he's using ranged, which I was not prepared for. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to invulnerability right now, because I screwed that up. And I do not want to die. I don't know if you get another invulnerability or not, but clearly I was not prepared for Jad. Good job, me. At least we got a feel for how much damage we take. Okay, what's happening here? Oh, right, the place gets smaller. Well fought, KaBob. You are ferocious, but you must fight faster. The lava is rising. Yeah, but your speed doesn't actually matter. Our meh wish to test you. I think it's just meh. I don't remember from one episode ago. Yeah, I still have an Invulnerability Crystal. Did I have two of them? Or do you just get one for free at the start of this? Without picking it up? I don't actually know. On the plus side, now I actually want range. So that's a thing. Too bad I haven't used the range things right now. That would have been nice. That would have been a very intelligent thing to do. I guess it must be like you get 10 levels of one theme and then 10 levels of the other. I wasn't really paying attention. I suppose that makes sense. I might end up getting the ranged cape then. I mean, to be fair, this is my best weapon in terms of level, and I think maybe perks? I don't know. What perks? It has looting on it. Not the most exciting one, but still. I mean, I guess the Drygores are technically higher level, it's just they're not perked out at all. Gotta say, this is going really well so far. This guy's a little annoying. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. What is this? Poisonous? That's what I thought it was. I don't use poison ever, so I had to double check. I gotta get back into the swing of things for Jad. I wish there was a better way to, like, practice against Jad. That's what annoys me about these gauntlet type things. It's like, I just want to get to the hard part. I don't want to waste 10 hours going through a bunch of super easy fight pit challenge things just to get to Jad. It's not even endurance for like the first, I don't know, 30 or something. Some ridiculous number until it actually starts to get even remotely difficult. And well, luckily this is working really well. I mean, the damage reduction is definitely helping. Makes a good difference there. And we do also have the whatchamacallit effect, the Sign of Life effect, because I do have my defense cape perk effect thing going on. So that is also a thing. Ah, another invulnerability. There we go. That is what we need. If I was more prepared, I would have had a list of when all the crystals appear so that I could figure it out. But it doesn't really matter. Things are going pretty smoothly right here. I'm not really paying attention to if there's been any poison splats going on there. So I don't even know how much it is doing for us, but you know, it's a thing that we have. I'm not going to complain. Trying to think what else. Oh yeah, I was talking about my video schedule earlier. So yeah, I'm probably going to do back-to-back episodes because I got this, we got the Orthan Dig site. I still haven't started the Yak track, which is really annoying because there's only 14 days in it left. At least there was 14 days. I think it's probably less now, probably 13. So that's a bit annoying. I don't know how far I'll get in it. Obviously, I'm kind of be home not doing much for the next 9 days, so in theory I should be able to focus more. But we'll see. You know, I don't consider Yak tracks to be that important. I tried to finish the last one, but you know, I let work get in the way. It didn't have to get in the way, but I was kind of busy with other things anyway. But I'm trying to get this channel back on track somehow, some way. But you know what? We got a restoration crystal here. Try to save those, just in case. They're pretty useful. The one thing I don't know about the har-aken fight is what prayer to use. I don't know if I should just soul split or what. I guess we'll just wait and see. I do enjoy, though, that I'm not having to use anything special for this. That I'm able to just fight, and I'm not even having to burn my enhanced Excalibur or my prayer or anything for this section. My poison's running low, though. There's 37 waves total, so we're actually getting kind of close to halfway now. We're getting there. No, it's not super close or anything, but we'll get there. And I think that means we definitely don't have to worry about running out of anything, which is nice. I think probably what I'll do is next time I come back here, I'll have my camel staff augmented and just kind of enjoy the ability to mage through it a bit better. I'm going to go ahead and get weapon poison back up because, like I said, I don't think we got any issues on running out of effects. Time will tell, but I don't think there's a concern. I can even activate my prayer a bit because we're going to max out our prayer if I don't. And that's just wasteful. I don't know how much of a difference switching over to that Fury of the Small is making. Since I don't have a feel for how this is normally, but you know, it's got to be helping, right? Just got to think that it is. It probably means that I should have changed my entire action bar structure. The amount of stuff that I have, thresholds and all that. Probably, you know. That probably would have been the smart thing to do, but that was a last second little bonus. Oh hey, we got the magic one now. Oh wait, we already had the magic. It's melee that we don't have. Which is kind of strange. I don't know if I missed it. Probably. It probably goes through each one twice in a row. Not in a row, but you know, in order. Wave 18. I gotta get prepared for another Jad. I mean, we can take 3 hits before we use our Sign of Life effect, and then another couple hits until we actually die. So it's not like I'm in supreme danger, but once again, I would like to actually save my stuff. Okay, you know what? I have run out of my Holy Overload, and I told myself when I saw it at 40 that I would renew it, but I didn't. Yeah, it's interesting to think, though. We're 500 episodes in. Like, what's going to happen in the next 500 episodes? Because I really have no plans to stop this series. Obviously, at some point, we're going to start running out of content to do. Each quest is an episode, but there's not 1,000 quests. And, you know, some updates get their own episodes. It's like, will eventually I just become like a patch note explorer? Will I be just grinding out obscure achievements? I don't know. What does the future hold? So are we on 19, or did we just finish 19? I was not paying attention. Basically, I don't know if Jad's about to appear. Okay, good. We're on 19. I was a little worried for a second there, I won't lie. Fear's gotten a little low as well. I should probably just go ahead and keep my health up for this, and we can just go ahead and Ancient Elven Ritual Shard to make up for that fact. Alright, so I gotta be prepared. I mean, I know what he's gonna do, I'm not prepared mentally for this. I mean, I did just work. I get home from work and record. That is my new situation. I'm not fully used to it, considering this is only the second time I've ever done it. But, you know, I need to get used to it. Alright, well, I kept my health up for that. We gotta fight the Dill. Just for a second, we gotta smack him. I've just realized that I think the heater in my apartment is on. It is a little warm in here. I was not aware the heater was on. It's gonna be like 80 degrees outside tomorrow. Well, today, now. It was cold today, though. It's weird, like a one-day cold front happened. Alright, we got the ranged crystal again. Right, we want melee protection on. It's gonna be southwest or east? Oh. Got a guy with Jad. Okay, I gotta be ready. Okay, that's magic. That's ranged. Okay, I don't think he's even gonna use the other one. I think that's my mistake. Is I forgot that he doesn't walk in melee range. You only have to worry about melee if you're meleeing him, which we are not. Yeah, that was all it was. It was just a brain fart because it's late at night and I didn't get enough sleep. And I would not be recording this episode if I weren't so annoyed at myself for putting off episode 500 this long already. I was excited for it, and then life happened. Alright, yeah, that was easy. That was really easy. I didn't even remember to use my anguish. That's how easy that was. Alright, you must be carved from a rock impervious to magic. You are quite the worthy foe. Ah, the platform is crumbling. Be quick, little one. Our Ket are coming. Alright. So now is when I'm supposed to use magic. Before I was just using magic because I was stupid. But now I'll use magic, and it probably means using magic for this set that I will not get the ranged cape unless I get a choice, in which case I'll definitely choose range and get the magic one later. I mean, if this is as easy as it's been so far, then, oh, you know, I should probably use 6. But if it's as easy as it is so far, I might just do this without needing the camel staff, because really, like, the only thing making this even remotely difficult is the commentating. You don't feel like it would make a difference, but it actually does make a difference. Just a slight enough difference. Hey, look, that's the first time I've actually seen the poison thing on anything, so, you know, proof it did something at least. Oh, also, I'm standing on a melee crystal. Glad I noticed it. I don't know if it's worth using those crystals, because since they lower the defense so much. I mean, I do have so much damage reduction going for me. Yeah, it's one of those things, I just don't know. Ultimately, I don't think it matters because I think we're going to pass this challenge with flying colors here. Now that I've got my Jad feet back on, I know what I'm doing. But we'll see. It'd be nice, though, to be able to know that I can do this very easily, because I definitely find this more pleasant than the... I always get them confused. I think it's fight pits for the normal Jad, because there's the fight caves and the fight pits, and I never remember which one's which. I've always had that issue. I always will. But, yeah. The point is, this is much more tolerable, because you don't really have to try hard to get through it faster. I mean, obviously I could be faster, but compared to how long and how boring it is to get to Jad, this is not bad at all. Like, I would almost call this fun, whereas at Wave 23 in the Jad fight, I'm just like, come on already. Just let it end. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to like review how this goes. It'll tell me like how many potions I need to bring and, you know, how much time it takes and stuff. I'll be able to definitely build off of this run to form a better knowledge of how to further improve my abilities here, because I would love to get the pet for this. I'm not gonna lie. This would be a cool pet to have. And, yeah. I mean, obviously it's quite a brutal one to work on. I don't remember exactly how it works. I feel like there was something about killing 100 of them. Is that just for the, that one achievement thing? Also, I took a lot of damage there because I let my thing run out. It's amazing how quickly you do lose health when that runs out. This is one of those rare places where I actually use a Holy Overload, and I can tell the huge difference when it runs out, because wow, that is quite a thing. Also, I've not been using prayer. It's probably dumb. You know, I'm just showing off how easy this is. That's really all it is. I'm so good at PvM. I'm like, yeah, I'll do the fight killing without prayer. You know, do it in bronze armor next. Just kidding. I'd be dead with bronze armor. I'd be dead many times over. My food supply would not last. That's for sure. It's starting to hurt. But I'm not even using Soul Split, you know? I do have my Amulet of Souls. I suppose that's another upgrade. I probably didn't have Amulet of Souls the first time I did this. Not that it makes a huge difference if I'm not actually using Soul Split most of the time. So yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Orthan Dig site. Hopefully tomorrow. If everything goes according to plan. I had meant to get Archaeology 200 million experience by now, but yeah. In reality, I didn't. I had another one of those times where I just didn't play much RuneScape. And it had a lot to do with just the amount of work that I've been doing this year, and the old apartment was not a great place for productivity and life in general, honestly. Like, I didn't even realize quite how bad it was until we got this new apartment. It really is, like, it's kind of funny to say, but this might end up being one of the best years that I've had, just because so many great things have happened to me this year, despite the entire world being a disaster. And unfortunately, in part because of it, because, you know, that was what drove my job to give me better pay and more hours, which resulted in me being able to afford all these nice things. But, you know, we were planning on moving anyway, but it definitely has helped a lot, because I have been spending a lot of money buying things for this apartment, and if it weren't for my increased pay, you know, we'd be living pretty bare bones. So it's just one of those things, you know. I'm very ready for COVID to be over, though. Even if it means my hours at work go down again. I mean, that'll be good for YouTube and RuneScape. And my pay's still up regardless. So, you know, my paychecks will be bigger than they were last year. So it's not a total loss. It's not like I'll suddenly not be able to afford the apartment or anything. And we're hoping to save money, you know? Wow, look at all these guys. This is a huge party here. Cool stuff. Everyone wants to be my friend today. All gathering around my little safe spot rock. Yeah, the only thing this year is really bad for is just getting things done on the computer, which is unfortunate because the alternative situation, which would have been fun for me, would have been me staying home all year because of COVID. And I know a lot of people go insane with that sort of thing, but that would have been like the perfect life for me. Quarantining. That is why I'm taking this vacation, honestly. This is my paying for with my own vacation time quarantine just to enjoy myself, because I realized in the 6 years I've worked at this job, I have never taken a vacation where I just stayed home. At least not any vacation that was more than like 1 extra day off. So I've taken 3-day vacations. Although they are mostly to go celebrate something like a birthday. Right. The dills. A lot of dills. But yeah, it'll be nice to actually be able to relax at home for once. Very nice. I guess I'll see how I feel once it's over. It's obviously a little early to call it a huge success, but I'm hoping I can get a lot done. You know, this first week is going to be kind of pet-focused and apartment-focused, but once the weekend rolls around, I think I'll just be relaxing. Recording videos, hopefully. Programming, maybe. I've not gotten to do any programming since I moved, because I just didn't get anything set up. So the thing about dills is they have a special attack which does a lot of damage, and if you have an overhead prayer on, they use it a lot. So you don't want to use Soul Split even. I mean, it's not clear on the wiki if they don't like Soul Split, but it said overhead curses. Although I think it's mostly designed to stop you protecting from melee. Man, these guys do a lot of damage, though. Okay, why am I attacking 2 at once, you know? I don't know why I thought he was dead. I just being dumb. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate Camelot. Overload's about to run out again? Come on. That means our poison's been out for a while, doesn't it? Well, I'll go ahead and activate poison again. That's something I really need to watch when we get up to the upper 30s. Because we do not want to get into wave 37 and have everything run out and not be ready for it. Definitely want to be ready when the time comes. Alright, I'm going to turn my prayer off, let it fill back up a little. Sure, you could say this would be a lot easier if I brought a prayer potion, but where's the fun in that? Managing prayer points is where the real fun's at. But yeah, like the ideal situation for this vacation would be to come out of it with a whole bunch of videos released on my RuneScape channel, videos coming out on my main channel, Gameplague again, because I've not had videos on there since January. Can't blame COVID on that one. It was a little... I mean, technically COVID was around. Technically, the videos stopped coming out because I got sick with something that was suspiciously COVID-like in January. So technically, you could blame that. I mean, it is what killed the momentum there. And once I lose momentum, it can be hard for me to get back in the groove. Which is what keeps happening with this channel. Like, once something goes wrong, like, oh, my computer upgrade, Windows 10 decided to die unexpectedly. Although, in reality, I think the Windows 10 installation had died a long time ago. I just didn't know it. If I had known it was dying, I could have perhaps done something about it before the upgrade. But it had stopped updating probably months before the upgrade, and as a result, I mean, it was a side effect of the issue, the update thing, but the update being broken made it impossible to repair all the other issues. Oh crap, I was not ready for a Jad. Hey, didn't I press that button? I thought I pressed that button. Yeah, I shouldn't talk. That's what we're finding out here. Just don't talk. Just do a silent video that no one wants to watch, because, you know, I don't watch those. I don't really watch RuneScape content, which is kind of weird because I make it and I'm obsessed with RuneScape basically, but I really don't. I never have. It just doesn't interest me. I don't know why. Alright, well, he's dead. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll turn that off then. So the double Jads are on 36 right before har-aken. I will almost definitely be using my Invulnerability Crystal at that point. I say almost definitely because it could be another situation where I say something and I'm too busy saying it to actually focus on the fight. Hurry, KaBob, kill my brothers before the lava consumes you. This guy's kind of weird, isn't he? Please kill my family. Hurry up. Alright, well, the good news is Mr. Bunyip still has plenty of time left on his timer. Vampirism Aura still has a good amount of time left. I mean, we've gone more time in than I thought we would, honestly. I'm not as fast as I thought I would on this, which, yeah, I mean, that's to be expected, honestly. To be honest, I was overly optimistic on the time. I was like, oh yeah, sure, 40 minutes. That sounds reasonable. It's like, nah, an hour is reasonable. 40 minutes would be if I was actually doing things intelligently. But when do I ever do that? Come on. So we're about to get to the point soon, at 34, where we just got Jads constantly, all the time, Jads everywhere. Unending Jad party. It's gonna be fun. I do not look forward to it. Although, I mean, we've successfully done the Jads so far, so, you know, maybe it'll be fine. Turn my prayer off, I guess. Oh, we got another ranged crystal. I'm never going to use it, but I'll pick it up anyway. Gotta collect them all. All these crystals. Never going to touch them again. Just gonna throw them away after this, you know? I mean, these are like super powerful crystals, but, you know, why would I keep them? Just throw them away. Yeah, my prayer is filling up. Let's do something about that. Alright, we are getting to the point now where I actually need to concentrate, because we're about to get ready for Jad City, and I would definitely prefer to not die after spending 40 minutes on this, not to mention the 7-minute intro. Although, if I did die and have to redo this entire episode, at least I could shorten the intro, right? That would be a thing. Alright, we're gonna soul split on this, just to make sure I don't have low health going into wave 34, which is where things get serious. It's very nice that Jads actually follow somewhat old-style protection prayer rules, where it actually reduces almost all the damage. I mean, it used to reduce 100%, but I think now it lets some ridiculously small amount through, which is not bad. Let's run out. My overload has run out. This is a good time to refill that. With any luck, it'll last through the double Jads, and then we'll just have to top it up one more time. Still got a few minutes left on the old poison. Don't want to use it because we may or may not be 10 minutes away from the end. I really don't know how the har-aken part's gonna go. All I remember is being really annoyed at how it was going. But I think I was just low on food, maybe. Maybe that's what I'm remembering. The more I think about it, it's like, maybe I was just low on food. I was very paranoid. I feel like I was on like my last food and was like, oh no, I'm gonna die. Alright, so now what? What is this about? Oh. Amazing. We haven't had such fun in a long time, but now the real challenge begins. The real challenge? Many creatures have entered the kiln over the ages. We remember their shapes. Okay. Good for you. You know what I remember? Me kicking your butt. You gonna bring out these guys at any point? Oh, there's a crystal. Strength crystal. Who cares about that? Okay. I predicted correctly. I figured, you know, I should be ready to put one of these out, and ranged was the correct choice. It was the very correct choice. He's just obsessed with range. Got a problem. Yeah, just keep spamming the same ones in a row. Make my life easy. Oh. Don't taunt Jad. He'll just make your life hard for no reason. It's like, really, he knows we haven't beat. He could just, you know, let us win. But he's got to put the effort in anyway. Oh, good. I just noticed that he is actually poisoned, so I guess that does help. Glad to know it wasn't a total waste of weapon poison. I don't even know where I get my weapon poisons. I'm sure I get them as a drop from something. Definitely didn't make them. Oh, hey. I guess that's 5 Jads defeated. Alright, we're gonna have another Jad appear in any second. You know what? I should use this. We got everything going well otherwise. Yeah, I think we're solid here. Oh, you know what? My prayer's draining because of that. Alright. Predicted correctly on ranged again. I don't know if he always uses ranged first. I'm just gonna get rid of him real quick so we can stop protecting from him. Because this is the thing I did not consider, which is the prayer issue of doing this many Jads in a row. I probably should have brought one potion in retrospect, but I mean, if it works out, it works out. I guess I don't need the potion after all, right? Alright, so we got double Jads coming up next. The second they spawn, we want to activate the Invulnerability Crystal and just kick their butts. And then hopefully it'll be smooth sailing from there. I don't know. You know, it's one of those things. I feel like I'm saying that a lot. It's a phrase that's in my mind today. I don't know why I'm doing this way. I guess he can't get me, so, you know, it makes sense, but don't. He was so close to death. Alright, wait for them to spawn, and invulnerability. I don't know how long it lasts. Alright, we're invulnerable. Let us kill this guy. Where does it say how long you're invulnerable? It doesn't say, does it? You know, I'm just gonna protect from this just in case it runs out. Reduces my chances of instant death. It's nearly faded. It's about to expire my weapon poison. Alright, okay, we're good. We're good. Come on, kill him, please. We can kill one of them. Dang it. Ranged, please. Alright, we did it. And I only had to use one crystal. Let's not mess it up now. We still even have the Sign of Life effect, which I'm pretty sure I burned when I did this on my main account. Assuming it existed at the time, which I'm like 90% certain it did. Okay, that did not register as I expected. Alright, well here we are. Let's, it's gonna fade out again. Har-aken. We have thrown many waves at you. You have handled yourself like a true TokHaar. You have earned our respect. Take this cape as a symbol of our... Uh-oh. Ah, yes, there is one final challenge. How could he forget that? feel like that's not something you should forget. Alright, we're about to lose this. I'm just gonna touch that up right there. Looks like my weapon poison predictions were pretty accurate. Do I have this ready yet? I don't even have time to look. 1:45. So I think it's like a minute something that it takes for the head to pop up. And you can just kind of fight these things. I don't think they really do anything. Although obviously I guess killing them makes it to where they can't attack you. So there's probably a good reason to fight these. Otherwise known as that. Magic Tentacle. Alright, yeah, this is... As far as boss fights go, like, this is pretty peaceful, don't you think? Alright, we were saving our prayer for this. On our limited prayer run. You know, I could activate this. I mean, I might as well, right? Why not? Might give us some extreme damage. I know that if you're really good at this, you can kill this head in, like, 2 goes. But, we're not going to be doing that. Okay, we're starting to take a lot of damage. I think that this crystal was a mistake. I think this crystal was a very big mistake. Luckily, we do have invulnerability. We have... I don't know what Constitution does. I'm just going to activate Constitution right now. Oh. You know what? Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I will just let myself die. Because I would rather die than use 2 crystals at the same time. That's just how it is, really. I don't know if he appears in the same spot every time or not. I don't know if that's where he appeared last time, honestly. That's to the west. If I say it out loud, maybe I'll remember it next time. You know? Maybe. Oh, hey, I can actually see how long the crystal's gonna last. I don't know if that was there for the invulnerability one. I really don't like all these buffs. I can't keep track of the buff bar. I wish I could limit which ones appeared, because there's some, like the life points one, I really just don't need. I don't need that in my life. Alright, well, anyway. This is pretty peaceful overall. You know, it got a little crazy there whenever I had lower defense. And 5,000 tentacles were attacking me, but that seems to have stopped now. So, you know. Something else that I probably should have realized is that that's ready. So, you know, it's a little over an hour for this episode. If we hadn't had such an intro, the episode could have been about an hour long. Not bad for what is not technically my first fight kiln, but may as well be, honestly. Alright, he's back. No, I'm going to just invulnerability right now, because I don't even feel like dealing with it. Oh no, I can't. It's not ready yet. I'm just going to eat right now. Technically, I take less damage if I don't, though. You know. He's so close to dying at this point. I'm not even using prayer. You know. Once again, no prayer run, you know. If I actually used prayer the entire time, this fight would be way too easy. Ah, he's gone again. Well, anyway, you know, at some point this stupid crystal I used will run off, and then I'll actually be able to use my health-related crystals, which I actually want to use. To be fair, I don't know how much of an effect this is having on my tentacle-killing abilities, but I don't really feel like it matters that much. I'm just going to keep on killing these stupid ranged tentacles and magic tentacles. Where's a melee tentacle when you want one? Alright. He's gonna appear soon, right? Come on. Get out here, friend. Got my prayer ready and everything. There we go. This should be it. And we did the fight kiln, and it wasn't even that hard. Yeah, I'll just do this thing again. I can do this easy. Without recording, this is an easy time. Hey, only 49 minutes. You are a TokHaar, born in a human's body. Truly, we have not seen such skill from anyone out of our kiln. You have done very well. To mark your triumph, accept a trophy from our home. Ah, see, you can get an onyx. I don't know how much onyxes go for right now, but we'll get the magic one. Best in slot magic cape. Now leave before the lava consumes you. Yes. I might be strong, but I'm not lava proof. Alright, so now we have this. I think there's a thing you get from sacrificing all 3 of these capes as well. So, you know, that's another thing that I can work on. But what I like about doing an episode of this is when I come back to something after not doing it for years, I'm always like, oh, how did I used to do that? Because it's really annoying to know, like, I did something once, but I don't remember how I did it. I don't remember what items I brought. I usually try to take a picture, but, you know, it's a lot easier if I just have video and I can be like, oh yeah, I should have done this differently. So that's good. But yeah, that is an achievement for a 500th episode in my mind. A worthy thing to accomplish, and now we just have to accomplish a whole lot more great things for the rest of this year. There's a lot of things to do. We got to get this to 120 and beyond. I'm still setting 200 mil as a goal. I don't know if I'll be able to... I think it was top 10k that was my goal. I don't remember. In the high scores. Now that you can buy XP, I don't know how quickly that's going to go. I haven't looked at the high scores since that happened, so that dream might be gone. But, you know, whatever. Whether or not it is, I am definitely going to be working on that because I do enjoy archaeology. I've just not been playing RuneScape lately. But yeah, so that is that. I mean, I could keep talking, but I think we discussed enough during the fight, and I've got a lot more episodes planned for the next couple weeks, so we'll have plenty to discuss in those times. So I think that I am just going to go ahead and end this episode now. It's 1 a.m., and I would like to start relaxing. So I will see you guys later. Bye!